Here you are back in with another bopper, super bop. And you know, we have to dibble more into this, my baby. I named her Alicia. Everybody say hi, Alicia. So we're gonna try to see what optics fit on this on my ENL 74 paratrooper model. Should be interesting. I found out a lot about this process. But again, yeah, we're gonna get into it. So I'm taking Alicia out tomorrow, and she needs some glasses, but we want optic. We got to get this thing optic ready. So we went with the quick release optic mount. It's a universal optic mount, so I went to try it out. It cost $74. I found it on Evike. It was a pretty solid deal. They have multiple choices, but I'm making this video because a lot of people don't know what optic mounts to put on the gun. So this is an experiment. I never used this brand before, so it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I got this optic mount from Evike. Like I said, it's not a bad optic mount, but it does get kind of tricky when it comes to installing and all that good stuff. So I'm going to get into it in a little bit. So let's get into it. So this is what it pretty much comes with. It comes with a little Allen wrench key, which I have a bunch of these laying around the house. But it's always good to add extra Allen wrench keys to your collection just in case you lose one, you got another one. And so I like the material of it. It does feel light, but it is made out of aluminum. So in the comments below, if there's like a metal optic mount out there for the airsoft guns, please put it in the comments. I'm willing to try it if it's good. So this is just a little side note. When you're buying AKs, you kind of want to check and see if the optics rail is straight. Kind of sometimes they can come crooked and it could throw off the your optic mount, which could throw off your sight. So you just want to make sure it's straight when you buy AKs. So yeah, let's get to installing it. It looks like it should fit, but like I said, let's get it. Hopefully it fits. So it looks like it could fit. It looks like I gotta torque it down some more so it can fit, but it looks like it's staying. Yeah, it fits and everything, but it's not completely on yet. All right, so this is a little bit challenging to get on. This is kind of a pain to get on. Low key, not too bad, but you kind of have to not torque it too much to the left or you'll break it. I broke this thing like 3 times already, so I finally was able to get it on. So what you want to do is this, if you have it to the right, that means it's locked on. So what you'll do is you'll flip it to that side. You'll line it up in the little, there's like a little gap right there. So you want to line that up with this. And then once you have it on, there's like a little knob that you have to press like right. It's like a little knob you got to press like right there. So you'll press it, and then if you want to loosen it, you'll use this. And if you want to tighten it, you just tighten it up the other way. But again, it's on and it looks great. Okay, so this is a way better angle. So this is what I'm talking about. So you use this right here to loosen it or tighten it. You have to push this down and it'll start screwing in. But the tricky part about this thing is, this is also how you zero it. So if you have like a rifle mount where it holds the rifle up, it'll be easy for you to zero. But if you don't, and you kind of have to like put it off to the side, tighten it and lift it, you have to do that. So this is kind of like to keep the optic mount on the optic slide or whatever, and it's also to zero. So that's the most tricky part about this. But other than that, it's a pretty solid. It's okay. It's decent for the money. I feel like it could have been a little bit dense, but it's not a bad. Like I said, we're gonna test it out. So again, this is kind of the finished product. Like I said, it's really not that bad to get on. The hardest thing with putting these things on is trying to get it zeroed. So you're gonna spend a little bit of time trying to get it zeroed. But other than that, oops, there you go. Really the hardest time was really getting it zeroed. But once you get it zeroed, it's all good. But it's a pretty sturdy one. My main concern was if it could fit my optic and my optic protector, which these are a really good investment. And again, I put mine on backwards so it could be more flush to the optic, so there can be really no gap. So yeah, so I don't know what sticker I want to go with. I like this one, but I don't know where this one would fit. Like that one's pretty big, but this one looks more, this one's look more like it will fit. But I don't know which one I'm gonna put in there. Okay, so yep, again, review coming once I get back.